Welcome back, or welcome to Yoga with Ciara. This is day 9 of Glow. And so have your two little stones, but really small, like they're tiny, or 2 coins, two little night lights. Nothing heavy, nothing sharp, okay? And then what you're going to do, we're going to sit up first and we're just going to look at how we use these things. So sitting up tall and bring your two stones. I'm going to call them stones. Bring your two stones forward in front of you and sit up tall. And draw your shoulders away from your ears and really feel the weight of these in your palms. Like shake your hands a bit so you can feel them. Really bring consciousness into the palms of your hands. Okay. And then pull back your elbows into double lawnmower. Okay. And now this movement that we were doing the last few days. So bring your elbows wide, your fingers are pointing inwards, and now bring your hands wide, but you have to keep the stones on your palms as you go outwards. So your palms are going to face up towards the ceiling. And then come back, bring your hands forward and wide. And do that again. Under, out, under, wide. Is one arm easier? Is one arm trickier? If you have anything going on with your shoulders, go really slowly with these movements because it's harder to hide when you have a feedback of something in your palm. One more time in this movement. Under. And as I go under, my back will naturally round because I'm taking some of the range of my back to give my shoulders the range to bring my hands wide. And then forward. Super. So the next part of the glow flow. So usually we bring our hands up. So bring your hands up as far as they'll go. And there's a certain point where they get stuck. And then turn your fingers backwards. And then push your hands towards the ceiling. Bend. Turn your fingers forwards and come down. When you're somewhere near your eyes, your fingers go back and up. Somewhere near your eyes, your fingers come forward and down. And then just find the flow with that. Is there anything in this range that feels like you need to pay attention to it? Is there anything in this range that feels like you need to go slowly with it? One more time. End up all the way up towards the ceiling. And now we're going to do swan. But now your swan, your palms are facing the ceiling and you're pulling your elbows down. And notice how it deepens into your elbows a bit there because our palms were extending into the palms because my little stones are on my palms. And just feel that. How does your swan feel with your stones? Reaching up and then coming down. Pivot your hands, come back, pull your elbows back, wide with your elbows, under and out. Nice. We're going to try elephant. I have no idea. I haven't tried elephant yet with this, okay? So elephant. I don't know if you can do elephant with this in your hand. Oh, I know how to do elephant. Okay, so palm is forward. You now bring your hand under and you already have to pivot before you go up. Wow. You have to be back to front. So you have to go under your armpit to make the elephant with your stone. And then you have to be, how would you create elephant? Elephant with a stone. Feel that. Wow, it's so much more complex, but it does feel more elephant trunk-like actually when I do it. Listen to your shoulder as you do this. Is this okay for your shoulder? If it isn't, then just do normal elephant. Close your hand around your stone and come up into elephant, okay? Other side. Okay, so to create elephant on this side, you spiral in, your hand is back to front. Yeah, that twangs something in my shoulder as I do this. So really, I'm going to go slowly. I'm going to hold on to my stone with my hand so that I'm not forcing myself into any range that feels twangy or sensitive. Oh, that's so interesting. One more time. Take your stone, bring it into elephant. Yeah, that's a new range. That's a much more spirally range into the shoulders. Roll. Deep circles. Cool. So get rid of your stones. That's enough for today. We'll build those in slowly as we go. We'll be doing things. Great. And then come lie on your back for just a moment. Arms are wide. Notice your shoulders. And it's full bright. It's quite amazing. It really is so beautiful how suddenly there is light. Drop your knees from side to side. And as you do this, feel how your knees dropping from side to side does something to the front of your chest. So we're going to wrap. So drop your knees to the right, roll over onto your right shoulder. And as you do that, your left hand is going to just rest into the nook of your lower back. And then as you lengthen out, come to lie on the floor, both arms wide, and then roll towards the left and bring your right hand into the nook of your lower back. And just travel from side to side. There's this lovely little blue tit. I think it's a blue tit. It looks like a blue tit to me. They do this every once in a while here. They fall in love with the windows. One of them used to bang on the windows for maybe 2 years. You could just hear this banging on the windows all day long, all during the summer. This blue tit had fallen in love with its reflection, I think. Whereas this guy is picking up, or girl is picking up all the spiders off my windows. I love it. Come back to neutral. And then squeeze both knees up onto your chest and hug them in. Pause. So yeah, I keep looking out the window and just seeing this beautiful little bird flapping just outside the window, picking up the spiders. And stretch your legs up towards the ceiling. Pull your toes down towards you. Point your toes. Pull your toes down towards you. Point your toes. Pull your toes down. Point your toes. Bend your right knee. Squeeze it in. Lower the left leg down. Change. Both legs up towards the ceiling. Bend your left knee. Hold on to it. Lower the right leg down. And both legs up. Change. Right knee. Hold on to it. Up you go. Hold on to the left knee. Lower down. Can you let the back of your heel, the back of your calf tap the floor really lightly? Where do you feel this movement in your body? Is it the same both sides, or is there different sensation, different sounds of the deep sensations for you? Different textures, different tones? How do you feel this in your body? Nice. This time, bring your right elbow to your right knee and lower your left leg down. So now we have to engage a bit more. Left elbow, left knee, lower your right leg down. You can reach your right arm overhead. Right elbow, right knee, left arm overhead, left leg long. Left elbow, left knee, right side long. Right elbow, right knee, left side long. Left elbow, left knee, right side long. One more time each side. Right elbow, right knee, left side long. Left elbow, left knee, right side long. Super cool. Bring both feet to the floor. Push down into your feet, lift up through your hips. After all that contraction, all that lengthening, just feel, can you really push your hips high? Shoulders are on the floor, breath is in your belly. Nice, and then just roll up and down. Don't let your bum completely land as you rise up and down. It's just that sense of keep your bum squeezed as you drop down, and then squeeze as you rise up. Squeeze as you lower down. Squeeze as you rise up. Squeeze as you lower down. Don't let your bum land completely and rise up. Pause on the rise. Draw your knees slightly together. Shoulders are wide, steady on the floor. Pull your elbows back and down. Nice. Lower all the way down. Stretch your legs out long. Pause. Nice. Super. So roll over, come into your downward dog. All the way over. Pull back into your downward dog and really feel that sense of lengthening through both arms, lengthening through both legs. How do you settle in? Nice. Drop both knees to the floor. Hands are underneath your shoulders, knees are underneath your hips. Draw your right knee towards your right forehead, towards your forehead. And then stretch your right leg long and look forward. So you're arching your back as you do this. Really allow your back to arch. And then round your back, forehead to your knee. And then lengthen your leg up and back. And just have a sense of rising through your leg. Bend your knee. Rounding your back. Stretch your leg long, look up. Rounding your back, forehead comes forward. Arching your back, look forward. One more time. Rounding your back. Lengthening up and back. Bend your right knee and imagine you can bring your right foot towards your left shoulder. So there's that sense of lift your right hip, turn your belly towards the right, and bend your knee and have your toes so that they feel really conscious and aware of the direction of your left shoulder. Nice. Change. Stretch draw your forehead to your knee to your forehead on the left. Stretch your leg up and back, arch your back as you rise. Rounding, forehead to your knee. Lifting. Rounding. Lifting. Rounding. Lifting. Pause on the lift, bend your knee. Try and imagine that you can bring your left toes to your right shoulder. So you're going to turn your belly a bit more towards the left. You're going to roll your hip open towards the left. You're going to point your toes and have a sense of really lifting the knee as high as it'll go. Breathe. And sorry, I kicked the screen. Knees down. Great. So bring both feet over towards the right side of your mat. Keep your knees where they are. And then walk your hands back and sit your bum down on the left-hand side. My 2 feet are over towards the right. My bum is on the left. Walk forward. Bring both feet over towards the left. Walk your hands back. Sit your bum down on the right. Right bum is down. Feet are over towards the left. Walk forward. I'm going to sit like this. So feet over towards the right. Sit your bum down. Bum is down on the left. Feet are to the right. Hold on with your right hand to your ankle and then reach your left hand up towards the ceiling. Reach up and look up. So find length through the left side of your waist, left side of your ribs, left armpit. How would you grow your arm upwards with a gesture of reaching? Nice. Slowly pull your elbow down. Imagine you can bring your elbow down towards the floor. You're not going to go there, but you can feel that you're pulling on your right hand a little bit for stability. And then reach up, look up. Pause there, long through the side of your body. Nice. And bring your hands over towards the left. Walk yourself forward. Sweep your feet over towards the left side and sit your right bum down. Hold on to your with your left hand to your left leg, and then reach your right hand up towards the ceiling. Reaching up, looking up. Softening into your face, softening into the sense of your inner sense of you And then the gesture that you're making are harmonious. Softening your eyes, softening your face. Nice. Pull your elbow down. How low can it go? And then reaching up long through the right side of your body. Super long. Super. Hands to the floor, walk forward. Bring your right foot out to the right. Foot is flat to the floor. So do that again. So I always think this is pretty straightforward, but in my in-person classes, people get very lost with this. So I'm realizing that maybe you guys are getting lost with this as well. So I'm on my hands and knees, and for me, I've turned sideways on my mat, so I have long mat either side of my knees. Okay, and then I'm going to take my right leg and just bring it straight out towards the right. So my right foot is flat to the floor, my leg is out to the side. So when I rise up, I have a sense of my left knee is directly beneath me and my right leg is out to the side. So reach your left hand up towards the ceiling and slide your right hand down your right leg. And then draw your left elbow down towards the left. Reach your left hand up, right hand slides down, and then left elbow down towards the left. Left hand up, left elbow down. Left hand up. And last time, left elbow down. Nice. Both hands to the floor. Change. Left leg straight out to the side. So my left foot is flat to the floor. And then when I rise up, my right knee is directly over my right, under my right hip. And my left leg is out to the side and it's flat to the floor. Reach your right hand up towards the ceiling. Reaching really tall as I slide my left hand down my left leg. And then pull your right elbow down as low as it'll go. Each of us will look different as we do that. The gesture is in your body. Reach your right hand up as you slide your left hand down. Draw your right elbow down. Nice. Reaching up. Long through the side of your body. Pull your right elbow down. Last one. Reaching up. Find the power of you and soften into your face. And pull your elbow down and feel like every bit of me is working when I go sideways. Like my stability, my range of motion, my strength. And coming all the way back. Nice. Both hands to the floor. Push back, downward dog. And just feeling that. Bending one knee, bending the other. Maybe you rock your pelvis towards the right and rock your pelvis towards the left. That length that we've been creating in Mermaid, that's the seated one with your feet over to one side and there into the side angle as well. See if you can lean into that length that you've created. We also created it in the Stony Elephant earlier. That was amazing. Such a cool movement. Adds a complexity to movement that I hadn't expected. So nice. So walk your feet forward, walk your hands back, and pause in a forward fold. Bend your elbows, rock forward. If this is too heavy on your lower back or too intense on your legs, then just bring your elbows to your knees. Pause there. Today when I went dipping in my river at 6:20, it was bright. I didn't need a torch. I didn't need a lamp of any kind. It was amazing. It's amazing how the light just happens. It's waiting for it for ages, and then suddenly it's there. So bring your hands forward a good bit, whatever amount you need it to be. And you're going to bring all your weight to your right leg, and you're going to reach your left leg back behind you. And then lift it up as high as it'll go. So I'm coming up onto the toes of my right foot to give me more length. And then bring your foot to the floor. Try the other side. Reach the right foot up towards the ceiling. And then down. Just find that. How do you lean upwards with your leg? Nice, cool. Bring your feet as wide as your mat. Turn your toes outwards and sit your bum as low as your knees feel comfortable going. So maybe that's a really deep squat for you. Maybe that's where your elbows are on your knees. See, there's some version of a squat that you can do. And what you're trying to do is listen to what your knees are saying is possible as well. And you're squatting. It's a really normal, natural movement that we're losing. Like typically in the past, before we had toilets where we sat on, we would be squatting every day, all day. And it would be a movement that would be really inherent and natural in our daily lives. And so, yeah, squatting, it's an amazing thing. It's really amazing. It just strengthens your feet, flexibility of your ankles, deep strength and flexibility of your knees, deep strength and flexibility of your hips, your lower back. It does amazing things to your colon, to the organs of your belly, to your pelvic floor. It's just fan-frickin-tastic. So whatever way you do, go carefully. Don't hurt your knees. Stretch your legs out long in front of you. And just roll into your belly deeply. And as you roll into your belly, feel the sense of your spine and that you're easing out any achy, groany bits of you. And then roll in the other direction. Wow, the forest looks beautiful. So nice seeing stuff. I know it's there all winter, but you just don't see it. Oh, nice. Arching your back, look up. Rounding your back, draw your forehead down towards your knees. Arching your back, look up. Rounding your back, forehead down. One more time. Arching your back, look up. Forehead comes down. Pause for a moment. If you found that when you were in the forward fold, when you were standing, you needed support for your spine, then do it again. Have your hands on the floor and support the weight of your spine, or bring your elbows under your arms underneath your knees. That's quite nice. Or bend your knees loads. Have your feet flat on the floor and bring your chest and shoulders to your knees. Cool. Come lie on the floor all the way down, landing in. Arrive. There's wood pigeons outside. They're so beautiful, wood pigeons. They sound like owls. Nice. So stay there or roll over onto your side. Set your intention for the day. Nice. Hope you have a fantastic day. It's just beautiful. Spring is on the way. It's always really nice to have springness on the way. It's very hopeful. Yes, and I have a plan for April. I will launch it in the next few days because there isn't all that many days left in March. So I'll launch, before the end of this, on the 28th, we will know the plan. Okay. So be well, be awesome. Yeah, think about your inner intention, that sense of resources, that sense of inner connection, and have a great day. Ciao.